Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV. Now, listen, guys, if you can hear me, but you can't see me, it looks like I might have the same problem. Oh, I'm on. I'm there. I'm in. I can see myself, so that's absolutely fantastic. Well, last week, I had to come in and come back out, but this week, I'm in. Big up to everyone. Smash that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. On the road to 1K, guys. 1K. I need to get there. You understand? And you lot, you can help me because you are absolutely fantastic. Lots of people in the chat. Smash that like button. There's 13 people in the room. Smash that like button. As I said, subscribe and share if you're new. Massive games tonight, guys. You know, Liverpool play tonight. Tottenham play tonight. Man United, not Man United, sorry. Man United are not even in Europe, mate. You know what I mean? They're just playing. They're just doing the domestics. You know what I mean? Doing the domestics. But we play Bayern Munich. We play Bayern Munich tonight. And look, I'm not going to lie, people. I want to see not too much rotation, but we've got a massive match on Sunday. Another London derby away to Chelsea, who are in form. Sitting third, I think, or second in the league. Third in the league table and are doing second in the league table, should I say, I think, and doing really well. Second place first. We're going there. You know what I mean? The last time I think we got beaten there was back in, was it 2018? Guys, put it in the chat. I can't remember. But we have to go there and do the business. Listen, they beat Barcelona last night comprehensively, 3-0. Estevar, he's going to be causing problems. They rested a few players off the bench, brought the lap off the bench. You know, Pedro, you know, they started Neto as a false nine, gave them problems. You know, Barcelona were playing like a prime Ange. Yeah, team. You know what I mean? High line, mate. You know, high line for life, mate. And all of that. Yeah? I don't know what Nagelsmann was doing, brother. But listen, we've got to go there. Listen, we're going to give them much tougher tests. But we have to come out there with 3 points. And let me tell you this, guys. Just because we beat Chelsea does not mean to say we have won the league. Yeah, the league is not won in November. I was watching Matty Southern show last night. Well, actually, I saw it this morning. I didn't see the notification. And he said the one key word, yeah, is consistency. We have to be consistent, yeah, in terms of our rotation, in terms of taking each game at a time. We have to be consistent. But listen, I'm rambling on a lot. There's 12 people in the building. I'm going to bring in Mr. Big D. Hopefully, we'll have Chili with us and Ez for a little while.
Yes, sir.
Chili needs to answer for his crimes to football. I'm not sure what's happened to Kofi Slot, but he also has to answer for his crimes to football. And not only that, Big D will have to answer to his crimes to football. Indeed. But look, before I welcome Big D, I'm just going to quickly fire through the chat and just welcome the people in. So from Gavin, big up Gavin every time. Even Normski from Kawaja. So a lot of this is going to be between Kawaja and Gavin. It says, big up Normski and the panel full of legends. Good evening to everyone. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 1 like so far. Hopefully it should be more likes. That's what we want to see. We want to see more likes on there. Just Gavin saying, even to Kawaja. Same reply back to him. Kawaja, perfect way to start the show at Normski. Yep, perfect way to start the show. Wahaha. What we're saying, wahaha. What are we saying, brother? Wagwan with your team, man. Wagwan with your team. We're going to talk about it. I'm sure you and Mr. Big D will be talking about it and saying, Wagwan, Everton, 10 men down. Yeah. Gahey slapping up his man, getting sent off, and you still couldn't turn him over. Bro, anyway, we'll come to that. Big up to, I can see and hear you. Well done. Terrell Guna, big up to you every time I have subbed to your channel. So big up to you all the time. Watch your content. Please go over to Terrell Guna and subscribe to him. Please put, if you've done it already, yeah, you have done it already. Wicked Kwaja, absolutely fantastic. What did we call Kwaja? What was his name? What did we call him? Was it the Perez? I think he was the Perez. I think we called you the Perez. Yeah, Statis got the Burkamp and you're the Perez, mate. Wahaha. We can celebrate Monday's performance for the whole week. Incredible 5 at the back for 10 men. Wow, listen, and the man, Big D will talk about that, bro. I don't know what he was doing at home. Nonetheless, what Girl Tactical Masterclass, you wish you had a manager like us. Really. Subscribe to Terrell Gunner. His link is in the chat, please. Big up to Dazza. 6666. Bring up Norski, the legend. Terrell Goon. Yeah, high line settings, mate. High line, mate. Yeah, that's what it is. High line. Even in Wahaha from Gavin. Terrell, big up to Kwaja from Terrell Gunner. And Gavin just saying big up. It's quite a few. Big up to DA66. Kwaja. I'll provide you Norski with the lineup for fantastic. I know you're gonna be on it, my friend. Hey Gabadaza, Terrell Kwaja. Terrell, big up to you, mate, from Kwaja. Wahaha, big up, mate, again from Kwaja. Just saying hi to everybody. Gavin saying big up to Terrell. Well, good evening, D. Yeah, there you go, D. You got your first. Yeah.
Big up, Waha.
What you saying about Dorgu? I'm done wasting my breath on him. Right, we'll cover that. Don't worry, man, Gavin. We'll cover that. Evening, D. From Gavin. We haven't beaten Bayern Munich at home in the UEFA Champions League since October 2015. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, we hold them one. Yeah, we absolutely hold them. Big up Kwaja, Gavin, Wild, Tyrell. Always supporting the channels. Yeah, man. Every time. Guys, amazing. Arsenal 2, Bayern 0. That's what you're going for. Ozil Giroud with the goals. Yep. What's your prediction for tonight, Kwaja? What are you going for? I know you're quite positive when it comes to Arsenal. You're going for probably going to go for a 2-1 win. Probably a 2-1 win. Big up Norms and D. Salute to you, brothers. Yeah, from Jason Carter.
Big up, man.
We're doing. Listen, happy. Say, is it happy tomorrow? Oh, Kwaja's going for 2-2. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving Day in advance. You guys celebrating some turkey, you know what I mean? Turkey, some Johnny cake, man. Even to the late one, D.
Yes, sir.
Nice to see you, D, buddy. Ruben Amarim. Questions have to be asked. Yep. 2-2 draw. That's what you're going for. Amarim playing back 5 against 10 men. Everton, brother. This man, blame Amarim, not the players. Okay. Listen, that was quite a lot of thing, and I'm proud of myself going through all of that. You all feel a part of it now. So, Big D, before we go into the show tonight, man, how are you doing, man?
I'm all right, bro. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Been a lot. Just got notification before I came on that I passed my exams for the industry. So, yeah, man, I'm just...
Well, I want to see, guys, put some clap emojis in there.
Yeah,
put some clap emojis. Yeah, clap at the top, and this guy's done it, brother. It was pressure.
This man got brother jumping through hoops, man. And then now I got to do 16-page application. I'll be like, wait, what? I thought I did this on Wednesday when I was in person at the hotel with the guy, but this is another. I was just like, okay, let me just leave that till tomorrow.
Man, jumping through hoops. So well done on that, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's what it is, man. Life. But yeah, man. Things are good, Norm. Obviously the usual stuff which is going on in terms of bereavement, but that aside, just getting on with it. Weather's cold up here. I don't know about you guys. Last night,
it's cold. It's cold.
This morning when I came in, it was like -2 when I got back to the office. Car was frozen over like it'd been parked there for 2 days. You know the ones. I was vexed. Like, what is this? Man, you know already.
But listen, guys, we are going to try and get through this show tonight because we all want to go and watch our beloved Arsenal go and play Bayern Munich. I'm sure Wahaha's probably just going to go and watch Man United go and do some more training sessions. You know what I mean, and sort out how to beat 10 man teams. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. But listen, we're on the menu tonight, Big D, and everybody in the chat. Yeah, Prem review, your player ratings, 3-star Eze, Thomas. Says who? Eze says Thomas who?
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, Eze.
He's still in his feelings, isn't he, though?
Man is in his feelings, bro. You know what I mean? Man needs to keep his mouth. He's done more talking. He should have done the talking on the pitch. Yeah, and I don't know where Chili is. Chili, if you're watching, you said you was going to come on the show.
Yeah, come true, Chili, man.
Come true, Chili. Man. Come true. Yeah, you said he was going to be there. Yeah, I know you're going to be watching your beloved Tottenham go to PSG and get slap up. You understand? So come on, man. Show up, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? PSG,
you're going to be the first segment. We need to have your views and hear what you got to say about your beloved Tottenham and Thomas the Tank Engine. Ref watch. Officials have learnt from Virgil van Dijk disallowed goal against Man City, says Dermot Gallagher. Now we had a similar situation. There's 2 games in the Liverpool game where in Nottingham Forest where the goalkeeper was impeded, but they gave the goal. The same with the Arsenal. They're saying that when Eze scored that goal, that shouldn't have stood because the goalkeeper, there's two players in front of me, not offside, Mr. Trossard, I can't remember who the other player was. That should have been a goal, but I couldn't care less. Yeah, we got it. That's not my problem. You understand? That's not my problem. You understand? Big up to Babs, man. Babs the Ripper. Evening, gents. Big up.
Man,
big up to
man.
you. Big up. My former striker, Aubameyang, scored double yesterday. Big up to Uber. Yeah, big up to Uber. Still scoring, man. Still doing his business.
Who's he playing for again, no?
He's playing for, is it Marseille?
Marseille, okay.
Is it Marseille, guys? It's Marseille, isn't it? Tell me it's Marseille.
I can't remember where he went.
It's Marseille.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gone back to France. I'm sure it's Marseille. Yeah, it's Marseille. Yeah. They beat because Newcastle actually took the lead and then they lost. I think in the end, was it 2-1 or 3-1? Can't remember. People, let me know. I only saw the results.
Yeah.
And Slot, solved the mess, or should someone else put things right at the pool? People, that's the question I'm asking. Big D. Kofi Slot, if he's in the chat, can someone else go and put it right? Because I wasn't expecting that result. I was not expecting that result. I thought Liverpool were going to get their season back in order with, Nottingham Forest at home, who've been bad. They've had changes of two managers. Now Sean Dyche has gone there.
Not Sean Dutch,
and slapped them up. 26% possession, and still slapped them up 3-0. That's unbelievable. Is Pep feeling the pressure after his confrontation with match officials, opposition players, and lastly, the cameraman? I kind of posted that in our chat. What's this man doing? What's guarding? Yeah. I know. Yeah, you had a couple of goals disallowed and whatever. Maybe should he have won the game? People, what do you reckon? Should he have won the game? Who knows? Team news is out. Quasha, you're gonna put that in there. Let us know. Am I going to be surprised, or is he gone with a really strong lineup? Put it in the chat. Let's see. So look, let's get in there. And the last thing, obviously, these what's going on prediction results, game week 12, and the what's going on Banksy Prem shout out from himself. We'll be doing that as a last thing. So I want to get through this really quick. And I want to start off with let's just look at the games. Now look. Chelsea, it was an early kickoff. Chelsea, we're just going to quickly just go over it. Just to see what the team news is. So, Raya in goal, Timber, Sliba, Mascara, Lewis Skelly, Rice, Zubermende, Eze, Saka, Trossard, and Moreno. Okay. So, who's gone? And Grokwes is still out. Who's on the bench? Kwaja, who's on the bench? Who we got on the bench? Is Odegaard made the bench? Who's on the bench? And should he make the bench? That's the question. Oh, he has made the bench. Arsenal bench. Setford, White, Ankipai, Odegaard, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke, Ethan Wanreri, and Calafori. So those on the bench. We still haven't got a recognised striker. What's the lineup? Yeah, here he is. Called him out. Here he is. Let's get him on. Let's get him in there. Hey, Chili, well done.
I don't run and I don't hide. Yeah, I fear no
man. Dog.
Yes, dog.
I
know it's cold when D's got a hoodie on, man.
Man, cold like Ridley's up here, boy.
And you're up there as well. What's it like up there? You got snow and thing.
No, you know what? There was snow in the week in Buckinghamshire. I couldn't even believe it. I went to Buckinghamshire and cars were passing me with snow on the roof, and I'll be like, "Where the man's coming from?" I was like, "What is this?" Crazy, mate. Crazy. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, man. How you doing within yourself, bro? How you keeping?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Waha, just saying. Evening, Chili.
Yes, Waha.
Listen, I know you got your game on tonight. We all got our game on tonight. So, and I did promise you that we would actually let's just tackle it. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase.
No beating around the bush. Yeah.
First of all, let's just introduce two special men. Yeah, your manager running his gums. Yeah.
How's he running his gums?
Eze U. Yeah, man said Eze U.
Yes, right? Eze U. Yeah, what?
Eze U. Eze, the 3-star hat-trick. That's U. Yeah,
he's had one good game. Well done.
Big up Leone.
Yes,
listen, Chili.
Yeah.
For me, it's one of the worst Tottenham sides I've seen in a long time. They did not put up a fight. They came there, back five, like with Paulinia and Bentancur playing in front of them. They just didn't offer nothing, guy.
Nothing at all.
We had a conversation in a week, and you were saying, look, on our chat, you're saying like, possibly a draw, that would probably be the best result. But they didn't even come show any fight. Listen, the first 30 odd minutes, they came there, they sat back behind the ball. A couple of times the keeper was time wasted, and I'm thinking, what's going on here, man? And I was thinking, is it going to be one of those games where they're going to frustrate us? You got to remember, Tottenham had the best away record up until that point. Yeah, up until that point, Tottenham had the best away record, and then pressure was on us because when I say pressure was a different kind of pressure because our rivals drop points, and so therefore we needed to go. It's a North London derby, yeah, and with a North London derby, yeah, all form goes out the window, yeah, all form goes out the window, and so you're looking at that game, you're thinking, right, okay, let's see what happens. Let's see that first tackle and see how it is. Right, it's just like nothing. They offered nothing, my friend. And I'm just thinking, what's going on, bro? You need to talk to me, Chili. Just what was going on with your team, man? And where's Thomas Frank gone wrong? Because listen, he's not managing Brentford no more. You're managing in Tottenham, and he's just defensive. He's just gone super defensive. Well, go on.
Well, you just said it all there, innit? We may as well move on now. Next subject. How did Man United? No, seriously though, you can't blame them, mate. It's the players. They're not good enough. They're literally not good enough. Apart from like the goalkeeper and the back five, like including Paulinho and Kudus, the rest of that team. You tell me one of the rest of that team that gets into another top 6, top 7 even team in the Premiership.
Just look at the lineup.
Man like Bentancur. Would you take Bentancur? Either of you?
I mean, he's kind of pulled up a little bit.
But the injuries as well, Chimmy. You guys got bare injuries as well.
Yeah, but how many are like from players that are game changers? We've got Kulu and Maddison out. Okay, maybe Solanke, but the rest of them, they wouldn't be playing every week anyway.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but if you add Solanke, Maddison, and Kulu to that team, that is a different team in terms of the way he can set up and what he wants to do.
Exactly.
It's one of them. The bad days at the office. You saw what we did. You know what I mean?
But
it was a bad day at the office.
We've not got those guys until. Well, Maddison, he's not going to play this season.
No, he's out, isn't he? Yeah, he's out for that. Yeah.
And so you've got to figure out what you're going to do. We brought this Simmons guy in, and he's just looking lightweight.
You got top content creators on your side of the fence, sort of saying that they're glad that they got Simmons rather than paying that money for Eze, 3-star Eze.
No, I don't know who's saying that. Everybody knew that Eze was a baller, but he hasn't done nothing for you. That's all he's done for you. That's why you're so happy.
Listen to me.
That's why, because you were nervous about the way
let me just say this first of all.
He had one good game.
Order. Yeah, he's a moments player. Yeah. Listen, Thomas Frank should not have opened his mouth and said Eze. Yeah.
Why can't he open his mouth? Why is it the Arsenal? Why is it the Arsenal fans are so sensitive?
Thomas Frank just needs to calm down.
You look like cotton wool, man. You're too damn soft.
Listen, he needs to calm down.
Look at when the man said, "Be humble." You lot lost your minds, and now you're digging up something Frank said.
No, we didn't lose no mind.
You're too soft. You need to man up.
Listen, you needed to offer something, and you didn't. Thomas Frank.
No, I agree.
You couldn't change it. Why did he start Pape Sarr?
Would it have made a difference? What's he going to do? Run around?
No, but he's been a decent player for you. I mean, he was the one.
Would you put Pape Sarr in the Arsenal team?
Not necessarily. But I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. It's like, you know what I mean?
Look at your midfield throughout. Your team's so far ahead of us. It's ridiculous.
I mean, he did come out today. He did say that we're 3 years down the road and we're only a couple of months down the road. That's not what he did say. He apologized to the fans and sort of saying, but you've got to get a better fight than that, though.
But
Chile, man.
look at what we've done against Chelsea as well.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You know, listen. You know all this XG stuff, yeah. 0.007 against us. Chelsea 0.005. That's, you know, you're lacking no creativity up front at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Listen, my guy, he had his moment. I don't class him as Brazilian. I call him Ricky 9, not Ricardo.
Was he not Brazilian when he scored from
no.
Listen.
That was the only shot up until
Man,
that
Ricky.
Up until that point, that was the only
I see Ricky like that now, man.
Flapping around in the sky. He looked Brazilian
that,
then.
That was actually a funny goal to watch.
Listen, I'm not listen. At that point, guys, right? Raya needed to just stay on his line. I know it's an instruction from playing like this sweeper keeper, but he needed to stay on his line. Zubimendi had all the time in the world. Yeah, he could have laid the ball off back to him or lay it off to Timber. Yeah, when Zubimendi picks up that ball, I'm saying with his back to goal, this guy folds. Yeah, he gets pressed and he folds like a deck of cards, and that's exactly what happened. And then situation there, you're
3-0 up at that point, no.
Yeah, so. And 3-0 up, and for me, guys, and I don't know what you think, and I'm, you know, at this point for Arsenal, when you're up there and Tottenham are not offering nothing, that's the time when you make changes, because we've got so many games coming up, Champions League like tonight. You want to have these players going in there fresh, yeah. He's made a couple of changes tonight. He's left Calafiori on the bench. And obviously Martinelli. So really, from that,
have you seen the team already?
Kawaja put it in the chat.
What time's your kickoff then? 45.
8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock.
And they've done the teams already.
Yeah, team news has come out. Yeah, because remember now it comes out. Yeah, I'm sure it's there. I'm sure
it's supposed to be an hour before the game, isn't it?
It's normally an hour.
Hour and a bit before the game, or whatever it is now. But yeah, no. Look, it was just so one-sided. And yeah, it's like, bro,
it was embarrassing. It was literally like men versus boys. Do you know what I mean? You were so much better. We had nothing to offer. We've got no link between the back and the front. So Paulinho and Bentancur, they're not going to progress the ball forward. They're going sideways and backwards all the time. And then when we do get it forward, who have we got there? Odebear, he's just running into corners all the time, turning into trouble. Kudus, every player seems to look for him all the time. And then, so if you double,
he was kept quiet. Yeah, he was kept quiet.
Yeah,
he was kept quiet. Big up AFC always, man. Big up to you, bro.
But if you look at Kudus, he's always, big up, Craig. He's almost one of your main creators. So the idea is to always double up on him. That way he just got nullified. And then there's always that pressure. But someone else has to step up and say, right, look what they're doing to Kudos. Let me be more of a creator. And yeah, I think that the midfield, I think your midfield is like ours, where so often the midfield just gets bypassed because it's just easier that way. And it doesn't make for good football, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And so when you saw it, like Norm said, it was very one-sided. Now, if that was against us, you probably slap us, Chile, with that same team. You know what I mean? Because we're so inconsistent, and we are the donut team now. You
ended up drawing that game, innit? I mean,
because we're as bad as each other. We've both got no middle, man. Solo settings. You know,
and just like how Tottenham put pressure on Kudos, we put that same pressure on Casemiro. That if Cas don't really perform, then
United don't perform.
Exactly, and it's true, and I blame the system for that. I'm not sure about you, Chili, but for me, it's the system, and this flat back five nonsense that we keep doing with a two-man midfield where Bruno doesn't want to be in the midfield. He actually doesn't suit the systems. I heard today where they said that Bruno is not an 8, and he doesn't have the ability to play in a 10 because he ain't got the leg speed to play in a 10. So he's like, because this is what happens. You find him in no man's land. If he's not making that Hollywood path or taking a pen or a free kick, he's not offering anything. If Bruno doesn't score, you watch what he offers in a game. Yeah, I think Kudos offers more even if he doesn't score. I think that's the difference between their midfields. I would think that they're different players. I think that
Kudus, that's more his game. He'll get the ball and he'll hold on to it well, and he'll find someone to release to.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Bruno's better at going direct towards the goal. You know what I mean? Pressing the goal.
Yeah, but this is what I would say with that. If Bruno's not playing further forward, he hurts us.
Yeah,
like, he has to. If
he
you
has
see
to
when,
be up there.
yeah, if you see when Bruno stats were through the roof, Bruno 9 out of 10 times was the furthest player forward as a so-called midfielder or whatever he was playing before, under Eric, and because Eric gave him that whole free reign, just do what you want, Bruno. The rest of the guys will pick up your slack. Now, with Casemiro getting older, Casemiro can't cover all that in midfield on his own.
Yeah,
and the flat back five just stay flat. It's just like somebody inverting how Bruno out. And I saw a little bit of that within Tottenham where someone needs to invert and just make a bit more volume in the midfield.
exactly.
Just to compete because their midfield, Arsenal's midfield, is just purring right now. It's just light work for them. They may have a sticky patch norm coming up, but for now, I don't really see it.
If they keep man like Rice and Zubimendi fit, they're laughing.
Yeah. I don't see where they trip up just because of how inconsistent Liverpool and Man City are. And then it's only really Chelsea that Arsenal need to worry about. Now, if you go and slap Chelsea at the weekend, Norms, light work. Then I'm gonna come for you, Norm, because you have to come on here and say, "Yo, I take it in, brethren." You have to come with them.
Stop that, man. What are you doing?
Because
Because
he's got them pairing, and until he don't have them pairing, there's nothing we can really say. When I say nothing, we can moan about. Well, Arsenal fans can moan about him not using his subs correctly in terms of just you're freeing up, just make some subs and take some pressure off these mans. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know. I look at us, I look at Tottenham, and I just think we both need a proper midfield to compete. And then obviously with you guys, just to get you more attacking players that are injured back.
We need a striker as well, man. I don't know if Solanke's gonna be that guy.
Do you think you'll do anything? Do you think you'll do anything in the January window? Or
100%, they have to. Did you see the way we performed the other day? Of course, we've got to.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. And now Daniel Levy's gone.
It can't be no more teenagers, 19-year-olds. I don't want to see that. I want to see some 25, 26-year-olds.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That have done it before, that we've seen do it. Not that, they might do it in 4 or 5 years. That's no good to me today.
Nah. I mean I say you saw with us. They're talking about Conor Gallagher or is it Gomez from Wolves? And on about pulling that trigger in the January window, which is, do we want to be spending 45 mil in the January window? If we're serious about going after 2 solid midfielders in the summer, bearing in mind it's a World Cup year as well, which is always hard to do business because players are away and all the rest of it. So it's a weird one for me. It's a weird one that he has to qualify for Europe. I'm actually okay with Europa League. I am. I would prefer Champions League.
Well, I'll tell you what, all that fault, because we'll come on to Manu, because we are still dealing with Tottenham and thing. And listen, we got to give respect to Eze. I mean, he's getting a hat trick.
Great hat trick.
Done first time done in 46. The last person to do that was back in 1978, Alan Sunderland. Right. So
Arsenal fans are so weak, man. Why are you bringing up stuff like that? Who cares? Who cares?
Well, no, hold on a minute.
Hang on.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Order.
Hat trick against us in 60 years or whatever. Well done.
Order. 46 years to be precise. Right now, the thing is, I'm just bringing out a little bit of facts. It's just to say, it's no. I'm not trying to troll you or nothing like that. I mean, you're getting triggered. Listen, you lost the game, and I get that, and you're still feeling hurt and all of that. You're going to PSG tonight? Is it to PSG?
Yeah.
Are you over there, or they're coming to your ground?
I think we're at home. I think.
Well, you don't really make no matter. They're probably going to feel at home anyway, so it's not going to make no difference anyway.
Let me see.
What I'm saying,
it's not PSG.
Is that PSG?
It's at PSG. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We'll win 3-0.
But yeah,
It's
listen, I
not
wouldn't,
put
put it, I wouldn't put it past you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past you. Listen, you nearly won the World Cup. Not the World Cup, sorry. You nearly won, what was it?
Super Cup.
Yeah, the Super Cup. You nearly won that, mate. You know what I'm saying? But you bottled it.
Have you ever played in that?
And so, just talking about Eze, I thought he had a fantastic game. You know what I mean? Listen, I thought he had a very fantastic. That's like garlic to us, yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean.
No,
but,
he had a blinding game. Game.
No, what's your thoughts? And I know you said at the start, Chili, that he hasn't, and you've got a point. You have got a point. I've talked about it on my streams. Big D has heard it, and on other streams that I've been on. He hasn't been the Eze of Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? And I think it's the
yeah. But Dr. Tottenham comes, make you feel better, innit? Just put Tottenham in there, and you'll feel better.
You know what I mean? Well, listen, if that's not what it is about. Look, to go and do that and score a hat-trick on his North London debut, absolutely fantastic. Left foot, right foot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, some people will say that one of the goals should have been ruled out, but
yeah, it should have.
That's the inconsistency of VAR, and where we talked about ref watch.
I don't even know if they looked at it, Norms.
They didn't look at it. I don't think they even looked at it.
And there was two. You had two players, Arsenal players,
in line with the keeper. Yeah. Because when he scored,
but then that's if that's what we're going to try and cling to, that your second goal out of 4 shouldn't have been allowed.
Yeah.
Come on, get real.
Yeah,
you know? We got spanked, and we deserve to get spanked.
Yeah. And you can't play like that bad.
But Eze now, I want to see him go and perform like that every week.
No,
I don't, because I want you to get overtaken by Man City. But you know, I'm saying,
guys, if you don't know, for people that's new in the chat, you know, this guy changes with the win. Chile.
You mean?
One time he was a Man City supporter, then he went to become a Liverpool supporter. I don't know what he's got to do. I don't understand why he does it.
I went out on loan, just like Chelsea send all their players on loan. I went out on loan.
Arsenal could let Semenyo go to either Tottenham, Man United, or Liverpool. Johnny, we should be aware of it. Yeah, absolutely, AFC. We should. I still think. They're saying that the price drops to 50 mil as well in January. I know there's some people who have got your views and not giving.
Well, in the summer, Chile.
In the summer, in the summer it drops. In the summer it drops.
AFC, how many did he win in Europe? Get back to me. Let me know. Yeah, go on.
Ray Parler, you know. Are we really talking about Ray Parler, Bridget? Okay. All right.
Oh my God! Listen,
Ray.
Europe, yeah, it's like garlic to Dracula. So let's just stay away from that and let's just talk about.
Are you going to win the Champions League this year?
I don't know. I think
I said you're the best team
in the team that we're playing tonight are favourites. I think the team tonight between either them or PSG. Ironically, the two North London teams are playing. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, Harry Kane will get a hat trick. That'd be nice.
Well, listen, that's the only thing you can really hold on to. And that's the only time you're going to really see a decent striker. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got any at your club at the moment. So that's a shame. It is what it is.
But neither of you have you.
well, Glock is injured at the moment, but he did come into form. We had a great game against Burnley, but we need more
against who?
I'm not gonna lie. Against Burnley.
Okay.
You know what? This is the thing. You don't see this guy for donkey, right? And then the man comes on and he's trying to troll me.
I come on to discuss the match, and you're there disrespecting my team.
How about disrespecting the team? It's facts.
Talking about what were you calling Eze at the beginning? 5-star Eze?
No, I didn't say 5. I said 3-star Eze.
Or 3-star? Have you even got?
Is he not 3-star? Is he not a 3-star?
I'll give it to him this week. I'll let him have it this week.
Talk to me. But look, no, great game. It's the best game I've seen him play. But as you rightly say, Chidi, he has to continue that consistency. Don't just switch it on for that game. And he is a moments player, yeah? But if you saw, guys, in the chat, he had that freedom to play a role that is at 10. We had 2 old in midfield, 2 like pivots. And now I've got in world class Mr. Money is. Where is he?
Money is, you know.
Money is. Big up
money.
Big up
yes, what you say, bro?
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this. Stop playing mind games with me in the chat, yeah? Don't do that on the WhatsApp chat. Stop playing the mind games, yeah? I like the way you kind of just slipped in, yeah? Uncle to you, yeah? You're right, okay, yeah? Fantastic, brilliant. Esteban, fantastic, brilliant player. You know what I mean? I'll tell you that he's going to give our horse a lot of trouble. He's going to give that left-sided horse a lot of trouble, brother. What a player! What a player, brother. I'm not going to lie, man. What a player. What's Waha saying about Richarlison? Richarlison is on 5G two-way in the league. So if he's bad, what are Arsenal forwards? Look. Okay, Waha.
Thank you, Waha.
I always forget who Waha supports. Is he United?
Man United. He's Man United.
United.
That's a team that lost to a 10-man Everton.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, but how many goals has Glock 9 got?
5, I believe it is. I think it's 5. I can actually tell you. Hold on a second. I can tell you. Let's see what Glocky's got. Glock 9. Where's Glocky?
Only Premiership. Don't be coming with all other competitions.
Oh, sorry. He's got 4. He's got 4 goals.
So the man you call Richards is doing better than Glock 9. He ain't Glock 9. Call him something else. Call him Glockenspiel or something. You can't be calling him Glock 9.
Okay, he's got all right. So he's got 4 goals. Okay, fair play. He's got 4 goals. It is what it is. It's going to take time to adapt to the league. We've got to allow him to adapt to the league. Yeah, I know you're going to say he scored 30 plus goals and whatever, but it's
that's what I was going to say. You were telling me
the Arteta system. It's the Arteta system, guys. It's the Arteta system. Come on, man.
Stop hating on Arteta. He's got you sitting top of the league.
It's the Arteta system. Let's not go into that. No, look. Stop that. Stop that.
The thing, right, Norman. The thing is, right, if you'd got your way and got rid of Arteta 3-4 seasons ago, you'd be in the process again, and you'd be saying, "Oh, we're starting a project again." Blah blah. You stuck with him, and now look where you are.
Yeah, we haven't won anything.
You won an FA Cup.
Yeah, but that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, but now
we fell 3 times to get it over the line.
You got to 93% now. You were 93% leading.
Yeah, so that's a 93% cup. Yeah, we won the Real Madrid Cup. What other cups did we win? The most points cup.
I make you right there. That's fair. Based on winning, I understand why you're not happy. I understand.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? Funny how Kofi is in the chat, isn't it? Yeah.
Kofi, why are you not here,
fellas, you know?
Yeah,
Kofi, where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
He's in the mud. That's where he is.
Let's
in
be
the mud.
Listen, let me tell you this now. Kofi lives in Norwich, and even Dealey at Smithside would go there and beat his side.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the way Norman's just disrespecting everybody. I'm glad Ezra's come on, because you ain't had to disrespect him.
I'm tired of it, man. You come on there, I haven't seen you for weeks and months, and then
I come on to be humble and say, yeah, well done, Norms, good game, and you're there telling me about 3-star Eze.
Hope you get well soon. I hope it's not.
Man, look after yourself, bro.
I hope it's not slaughter-hitis. I hope you're all right. And I hope it's not slaughter-hitis or Salah-itis and whatever itis it is.
You see what I'm saying? Is that necessary?
I'm seeing one of those moods. I'm seeing one of those moods. I'm in one of those moods. But look, the game, just before we finish off the Arsenal slot, because I know we've got a game on. Ez, what did you think of Mr. Eze 3-star? What did you think of his performance?
He could have had 5 or 6. Eze?
Oh, don't do this, Ez. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Ez. Don't do this.
Chili. Am I lying, Chili? I'm coming to be honest today, Chili. I've got no agenda against you today. I'm taking the Spurs day off. All right, I'm taking the Spurs day off. But you were awful, Chili. That's I
don't know if you were watching, but I said that no one could defend that performance. But we were awful against you as well.
Yeah, and we only beat you 1-0, just about. But wasn't good.
But you should have spanked us.
Yeah,
really, that should have been another 4 that we held.
No, I don't know. I don't know what. I kind of want to talk about Arsenal for a second, but Thomas Frank, what is it too early to talk about him or?
No, it is too early. He's 12 games in, and we've got no creativity, and so if we had Maddison and Kulu playing, then I would have more to say about Frank.
But your recruitment in the summer, I thought was fairly. It was okay. Like you brought in Kudus, and I thought, okay, right. Maddison or not, Kudus can play in the 10, he can play out wide. I'm expecting him to fill out that role. I don't feel like he's been himself, really, Kudus.
Yeah. He's only really playing on the right. He hasn't got a chance really at the 10. And then Xavi, he should be playing 10, and he's
Why
playing
didn't he
on the left.
start? Why didn't he start?
Or not starting? Yeah, he didn't even start against Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Look, I would be a bit scared at a front line of Johnson on the right, Kudus on the left, and Yavi Simmons in the 10. That for me, I'm going. They've got some quality there.
Johnson's not the one edge. Watch that guy.
He isn't techie or anything, but he's got the pace. He can hurt you with that.
But he's only got one way of hurting, running late into the box. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. You watch him more than I do, but I would be more, I'm more threatened by that as a front three. And then R9.
Yeah.
Big up Shane, man. Big up Shane, man. If Shane wants to come on, man, he can come on.
You know what I mean? Because normally
before the game starts, I can send him the link. I'll send him the link. You know what I mean? It's fair play if he wants to.
I feel like I want to hear.
He might be numbing his Irish breakfast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But big up to Shane every time. Please put his link in the chat. Go and sub to him. Doing a fantastic job. He's full Irish, and he's going to be over. Funny enough, he's going to be over for the Brentford game. So so in a couple of weeks' time. Big up to Views. Views, let me tell you something, Views. Yeah, come on, maestro. Yeah. Put the 17th of December in your diary. Yeah. Yeah, you and Shane. Yeah. Yeah. Shane is at his debut, and you're gonna be having your debut. And hold it down. Yeah, hold it down. I can't. Listen, it's a little private. Well, it's not a private job because everybody knows about it. See, what it is, Shane is trying to get the rights for Views. I can't, yeah. and I think at the moment, Views is doing the business, yeah. And people are supporting Views on that one. So big up to Views every time. Wahaha, just saying, Shane, big up to Shane. Kofi, yes, wahaha, and he's got it straight in there, straight away in there. Views is one in there, yeah. Listen, I've got them. I've got them doing the business. Got them doing
nice one, yeah. Wow,
the business. R9 is shameless. Yeah.
Hey, man, did you see his goal on the weekend? That's R9 nervy.
Yeah, it was an R9, but his name is Richard. Don't call him R9. Do not put him in the same category.
I actually rate him. Richarlison.
Are you? What are you drinking, brother?
You put Richarlison in my Chelsea team right now. Oh my goodness, he would eat.
You know what I was going to say to you, right? And I said it a couple of months. Well, not same months, maybe about a month ago. Yeah. I said about Glock if Glock plays in your team, he will cook.
The way we play,
he will cook. The way you play, he will cook. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, just with us nicely. Listen, we're playing you on Sunday, Super Sunday. Look, it's first against second.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Are you in this title race?
I actually want Chelsea to win a game. Come on, the Blues.
Go on, Chile.
Come on, the Blues.
Listen,
what we saying?
Norms.
I don't play the mind games with me because I don't like what you did with me.
Norms, ask the people to go back through all the shows. Okay, Chelsea are not title contenders. We are just simply not. We're not.
Have you ever read this book called Pinocchio? Have you ever read it? Yeah.
He's been here every week. He has been here every week, and I've kept the same energy.
I have seen you saying that, but I think that's reverse psychology.
No,
it's reverse psychology.
We lost to Sunderland a couple of weeks ago. We weren't in the title race.
Reverse psychology, my friend. This guy is playing reverse psychology on me.
No. For as long as Robert Sanchez is in my goal, for as long as I don't have a world-class centre-back that can talk to Saliba, Van Dijk, or even Van de Ven, yeah, I cannot be in a title race. Yes, I'll go.
What are you saying, that Arsenal have won it? It's done.
I'm not saying it's done. I'm saying there's other teams.
But if you're not in it, who is?
No, there's 20 odd games to play. 20 odd. And there will be a spell in which Chelsea will show you the quality of Sanchez, Chalobah, and Tosin as my centre backs. They'll show you why that they're not. Yeah, trust me. Tosin was a free. Chalobah was at Crystal Palace on loan last season, and now he's starting for my team all of a sudden every week. Oh, what's happened there? Robert Sanchez was meant to be on his way out. Normski, I need you to lock in. Okay, I need you to lock in, Normski. I know you're going through the chat.
I'm locking him. Sorry. So I wanted to try to disrespect you because I know you're a great club, and I'm very worried.
No. We're in a good spell. 12 games in, fair enough. but we will be fighting for 6th and 7th in a few weeks, and then I'll be on here saying, "See,
don't worry, I've got my Bakitic, man. I've got my Bakitic with me. He's
here. Shane's here.
Yeah, I've got my Bakitic, man. I've got my Bakitic, man, with me now. Yeah, talk now, talk. Convince Shane.
This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Shane, I'm just explaining as to why we're not in the title race. Would love to get one over you next Sunday. Would love that all day. It's a derby, but we're not challenging you for the Prem. You know, we're just not there yet. We're not ready for that. You know. So look, I've said all the long and short of it. Okay, we haven't got the players for that. We're in a good spell right now. We spent a lot of money. Kofi, you know about that, spending money, Kofi? We spent a lot of money. Okay, I get why people are saying we should be there. I agree, but I've just seen this team too many times to know that we haven't yet addressed those issues that we should have spent the money on. You should have spent the money on Osimhen. You should have spent the money on a world-class centre-back, and you should have got me a proper keeper in between those sticks. Then maybe we can talk about it. Until then, you can't convince me with Tosin and Chalobah at centre-back. No, try again next week. That's all I got to say, Norms.
Okay. Over to you, brother Shane.
The funny thing is, I had Chelsea finishing ahead of Arsenal in the summer. I don't now.
I remember you saying this.
Yeah, I had them finishing ahead of us. I had them in third. I thought they'd finish third. I think that they will challenge up until about the last 8-9 games. I think you're right that they will have a period where they lose 2 or 3 in a row. But I think if they're still in the Champions League come the quarterfinals, they'll put all their thoughts into that and they'll scrap the league because top 4 is enough. That's their aim. I think they have more of a chance to win the Champions League than the league.
Agreed. You could talk to me about that. We can talk to me about the Champions League, but the Premier League, 38 games, no.
I don't know if they went in and signed a keeper and a centre back in January.
All day changes everything.
If they were still in with a shout, I don't know why they didn't get Kelleher. It's beyond me why they didn't get Kelleher. That was right there for them.
Someone, you know, Sanchez is in a bit of form now, but I've seen him.
He's got a moment in him, though, hasn't he? He's got a moment in him. Where
he done it against you last season. It was 2-0 up, and Sanchez gives the ball to Declan Rice. Whoosh, scream up.
Fafana's a good defender. He just can't stay fit, though. Fafana's a good. If he could stay fit, he's a top defender. He was ahead of Saliba in Clairefontaine. He was ahead of Saliba. He was rated higher than Saliba.
I remember they were playing together, weren't they? Yeah. But it was just a few weeks ago. Everyone was laughing at Chelsea for red card FC. Yeah, look, Chili's even laugh. Red card FC. These are the same players. They're not new. So I'm definitely sure.
Yeah, you've got all your rubbish out the way at the beginning, though. Arsenal have still got that to come, so don't worry.
I think that's your wish, Chili.
That is my wish.
I wouldn't count them out of it. I wouldn't count them out completely of it. I mean, nobody thought Liverpool would do that last season. No, I wouldn't count them out completely. No, I think they'll be. You know what? If they end up stringing 7-8 wins together, which can happen, like it can happen very easy. They beat us on Sunday, then they can't avoid being in the conversation. They have to be in it. I mean, you know, they can't avoid it.
If we can beat you on Sunday, the most I see from us is a draw. That's the most from us. I've got you down to win personally, but
2-1.
A draw would be a good day in the office for us.
Well, we're playing basically a full team tonight, so
and that's the problem, Shane. Yeah, you know, he's picked I mean, apart from Calafiori, he's on the bench. He's pretty much picked the same.
What's scary is
he has to.
So
he has to.
Yeah.
I don't think he has to, you see. The reason that he has to is if he had rotated against Slavia Prague like he should have, and if he had rotated properly in the League Cup, he wouldn't have to now. But now that we have these games, he does. The problem is one of these players are going to drop, and, you know, I don't know. We mightn't even have Rice come the game on Sunday, you know what I mean?
This is the problem. And if we lose someone like Rice, who's very pivotal to us, we're in massive trouble. He has to. The thing is, I was watching Matty's show, big up to Matty Southern Guna, and he did this thing about the maths, and the maths ain't mathing, because you've got top gooners. We're called me and Shane are called cautious gooners, cautious gooners. We're not bottom gooners. We're called cautious gooners because we want to just take each game as it comes. You know, we're not getting excited and after 11 games we're winning the league or doing a quadruple and all of that. Yeah, it's a marathon. Yeah, and normally you have to pace yourself when you're in the marathon. Yeah, you don't just be going out sprinting like some nutter and whatever. It's just take each game as it comes. And the thing is what Matty said last night, or I watched it this morning. He was talking about one of the key things about Arsenal have to be consistent in terms of how they approach games, in terms of the rotation, and not overplaying. Because in the game against Tottenham, sorry to bring Tottenham back up against Chile, yeah. When you're 3-0 up, and Tottenham are not offering you nothing, I don't. Ez, do you agree? Would you, in terms of the amount of games that we've got coming up? Listen, we play Brentford. After we play Brentford on Wednesday. The games are going to come thick and fast. At 3-0, bring on the likes of Ethan and that. Get some minutes in his leg, because I think he comes on in that situation, right, Shane? Comes on that situation that the crowd is up for, everybody's up for it. He could have got a goal to his name, because as you rightly say, apart from that lob, goal that Ricky did,
Who are 9?
We went 3-0 up 2 minutes after half time, and like we said, Calafiori hadn't trained for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks he hadn't trained, and he didn't train before the game. And he's on till the 90th minute. It's insanity to me. But we've been through it, Norms, a million times with this guy. It's either cowardice or it's arrogance, or I don't know what it is, but it will be what bites us. If people are saying who's going to catch us, Chelsea aren't going to do it. City have fallen off. Liverpool, who can possibly catch us? So Egal and all was saying, well, we can catch us. We can catch ourselves out.
Yeah, we can beat ourselves.
You know what I mean? It just takes a little stumble. You put it into like this thing about getting carried away. Me and Norm say that we take them one game at a time. I just got sent a bit. It's hilarious. It's your man Positive Dan on AFTV putting Arteta up with our greatest managers, right? But listen to his list of greatest managers.
Oh, for real?
Greatest managers, right. George Graham, Arsene Wenger, and Don Revie. Don Revie, he said.
Wow.
What's going on with this, brother?
Don Revie, man.
What we doing here? What we doing here? What's this? Is this a Jerry Springer show or something?
What
we doing?
I'm telling you.
As a Tottenham fan, even I know that's mental. Do you know what I mean?
And he's saying it with all seriousness, and nobody corrected him because they don't know either. The biggest Arsenal channel, they don't know.
Yeah, so they're just going to go along with the thingy.
50 replies, nobody caught it. Nobody twigged it.
But how on earth are you putting him up with those? How? He can't tie none of their shoelaces. How?
Yeah, that's
embarrassing. What's the fascination about Arteta?
Maybe because he's so passionate for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's what it probably is. That's probably what it is, and they get sucked into it. They get sucked in. I just don't get it, and you can't talk bad of him. It's like, bro, you've got to give the guys praise and everything. If you don't, if you're on certain streams, and they all, well, why can't you just give him a bit of props? Why can't you do this? Why I support Arsenal, not Arteta. Yeah. I support Arsenal.
That's fair,
and that's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's done what you think he's done, Norman. I think he's done a decent job for you.
Same.
All right, it's taken 6 years, but that's what you wanted, isn't it? Aren't you where you wanted to be?
No, I want to win.
Yeah, but you
I want to lift a trophy.
12 games.
You're sounding a little bit like them top gooners as well, brother. What do you mean where you want to be? What we say?
No, you want to be sitting top of the league.
No, I get that.
The end of the season,
It's the end of the season, yes, the end of the season.
Yeah, but it's not the end. So all he can do is be top after 12 games.
Yeah,
and he is.
Exactly.
No. But we can still look back on the previous seasons and say it wasn't good enough.
What
It
back
doesn't erase
you can
everything.
do that, but what he's doing now, he is doing what you guys want.
So hold on.
He's competing. But the thing is the next stage is now to get us over the line.
Yeah.
Do you think
he does, he's on fraud watch?
Yeah.
Don't you think you could be waiting another 4 to 5 years for another manager to come in and get it right? If you were to satisfy.
That's what I was trying to say.
That's a risk.
No, not with that squad.
Not with that squad.
No, not with
that
5
years.
Yeah.
It can't get any worse.
If another manager came in with that current squad, I expect another manager to come in and cook. Just the same.
But these are Arteta's players.
But then he's built that squad.
He's going to want his players, this next gaffer. Unless you sign another yes man, and then another yes man is not what you want, because that's what you got already.
But I'd rather take the risk than just not win anything. I'd rather take the risk than just keep finishing second and going out in semi-finals and stuff like that. I don't get why it's you know what I mean? He's not good enough. He's proven that he can't get over the line. We've scored 1 goal in our last 7 semi-final matches. This guy is not a big-time manager. One single goal in 7 semi-final matches.
No, fair enough.
So we need a big-time
manager. I can't stand the guy, but I just think
he's taken us as far as he can, in my eyes, what he can do, and it's just going to stagnate. Why should we wait until 2 or 3 years when he's ruined all these players, or they're unhappy, or they leave? Or
no, if you don't win this season, then he's got to go. If you don't win the Premier League this season, This
I
is
think
the
two things
end
have to
of it
happen.
now.
Not just the manager needs to go, but then again, you've made the right move in getting Berter in. That's a very good move. Yeah, because that's enough. That shows me that there's something going on upstairs. If you had sacked Arteta and not sacked Edu, that would have been concerning. But Berta will probably bring someone in that is got the caliber of winning and understanding that we're already going to give you a 2-year deal and we're going to review it after year 1. Yeah, and that's now changing the sort of standard rather than giving someone a 5-year, giving them how long it takes, phase 1, phase 10, all of these sort of things. I think we've kind of set Arteta up that he's got loads of time to get this. Now he's at the end of his tether. It's all very frustrating. It's not quite landed compared to actually the moment you walk through these doors, we expect you to bring, something home. Fair enough. Year 1, you had this and that challenge. Year 2, we expect you to win. Year 2 comes, no win. And that's what I now probably needs to come from upstairs. Agreed. It's frustrating after 5 years. If you had that expectation earlier along this phase or whatever has been drawn out. And then the Amazon documentary didn't help you lot.
No,
that's crazy.
But this get anyway. What managers, like world-class managers, are available right
there's
now?
None out there. There's none out there. Not right now.
15.6 million a year. Many of them are available. Trust me. That's what he's getting. You offer that to any of these managers, they're coming.
True.
He's the 4th highest paid manager in the world.
He's got with that sort of money. He's got to do the business.
Would you man take a Glasner or someone like that, or do you want a high-profile guy?
I'd want a high pro. I'd take Glasner, but he'd be about 4th or 5th down.
He'd be like a stepping stone. He'd be a stepping stone.
I think that'd be a
Bournemouth manager's better.
The what, sir?
I don't know.
I think he's better.
Areola? No, I prefer Glasner myself.
Yeah, I think we're at this stage now where we want proven winners now.
Yeah.
We're not at the stage where
we
need...
just won the FA Cup now.
Glasner,
didn't he just win the FA Cup?
No, but you got to understand, I'm talking about serious cups. I'm not saying that the FA Cup is not serious.
Oh, no, the FA Cup is serious.
And handling big players and stuff as well. You know what I mean?
Handling big players.
If you slap 15 million down in front of Hansi Flick or someone like that, I'm sure he'd take it. I really do think, because he's only on about 5 million a year. You'd be tripling the stage.
What, a Barca?
No, he's only on about 5.
He's on that poor money. Interesting.
I think he is. Yeah. I could be wrong, but he's definitely not up around the Arteta.
Don't forget the amount in the brown envelope. Don't forget about that one.
Yeah,
that's how Barca do their business.
Yeah, everything's under the table.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Enrique. Look at PSG. He's on 9-point-something million.
Whoa! But look at PSG's investment, man.
No, but what I'm trying to say, Arteta's on 15.6 million. Yeah, and people say to us, "Who do you want? Who's out there that you can get?"
No,
if you said to Enrique,
But you know what? The funniest thing is, you probably won't do that again. You probably won't do that again.
Probably
because
you probably won't pay that again.
If you look what we did right now, if you look what we did with this current manager here, we paid 10 million to release him, and we gave him an 18-month contract. He's been there a year. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me there's still a lack of trust there. Yeah, there's still a lack of trust there, because if you pay 10 million to release a man from his contract when this man was allegedly on cue to win the title again, to get him to come at Christmas, and a year on, I'm seeing this nonsense here, Norms, and I'm saying, actually, he's only on it. He's only on a 18-month contract, and he's already
look at Hansi Flick's salary.
3.5 million euros.
So that's about 3 million a year.
That's mental.
3.5 million euros.
That's crazy.
So we got 5 times his wages. We got 5 times.
It's got to be on huge. It's got to be on huge bonuses, guys.
Probably is. They do normally go by the bonus system, but
the bonus got to be huge. Yeah. But and I've said this to Norm all the time, that with Arteta, if he's in any of them European teams, after year 2.5, he's gone.
Yeah, well, I think after Arsenal, he'll be one of these managers that just is in for a year, out for a year. They'll get sick of him because he'll be looking for time. He'll be looking for his spiel won't work at big clubs. If he goes into Real Madrid and starts all this process talk and his situations, this and situation, they run him out of the club. They'll run him out of the club.
Real Madrid sit top, and they want Alonso out.
Yeah. They got the foot on his neck.
Those are the standards. But it moves us quickly onto your team, D. Gay decides that he's going to slap Keane, right? You know what I mean? Gets branded. I mean, some people might say it was harsh, but listen, the rule book is there. If you raise your hands and strike another opponent, regardless of whether it's your opposite opponent, whatever, you're going to get a red card. And Julie got a red card. I think it was in around about the 10, maybe 15 minutes mark. I can't remember exactly, to be precise. The display from your team and Ruben Amorim. Let me just read this excerpt from Ruben Amorim. He says, Ruben Amorim, coach says, his team is not even, he's been running this team, D, when he's come there, like we're not good enough and all that. Not even near the point where they fight for best positions after embarrassing loss to Everton. Man United were beaten 1-0 by Everton, who had 10 men for more than 75 minutes. Ruben said he's concerned about going back to the lows of last season. I mean, we are nowhere near the moment we are meant to be. I hope my players, when they lose the ball, they fight each other. Is he blaming the players? Should he take accountability? Because what I saw yesterday, this is the first time I think in 18 attempts, Dave Moyes has won and beaten Man United in 18 attempts.
He's only won at Old Trafford, Norm, when he was the manager at Old Trafford. Until now.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying, just talking about Ruben, yeah. What was your team doing? What was Ruben doing? You had a little bit of a rant on our chat. Talk to me, bro.
Like I'm actually don't blame.
Did you go in the car park by any chance? Was you in the car park?
I was supposed to meet Saeed, innit? But yeah, I didn't want to waste my petrol money on these mans. You know what I mean? So I said to Saeed, "You're on your own there, bro. Otherwise, I'd have met you in the car park still." I don't know if you lot saw that. Saeed lost his mind.
I did, yeah. I saw it.
But this is my thing. I think I've actually stopped blaming Ruben and the players. I'll tell you who I'm blaming now, Norm. And I've been blaming them for a while, the owners. Because I'll tell you what, you gift Chili's boys a Champions League slot. Literally gift. You scored a goal for them, right? And then you go to Grimsby,
That was Johnson.
Let me shut up, Johnson. Louder. You go to Grimsby and you stink up the joint in Grimsby and get knocked out of a cup which you needed to be in to get some squad rotation for players on the fringe to get football matches. And he still kept his job. So now I'm stopped blaming Ruben, even though Ruben's a problem. I'm blaming Jason Wilcox and Barada and whoever else is up there and Sir Jim, because Sir Jim wants to put his nose in, even though he said, I'm not a footballer, man, I'm letting them do it. No, you're not. You interfere all the time. You've got something to say all the time. So the mere fact that this brother slaps his own teammate, and I tell you what, just on that point, something bad was said to that black man. I'm not gonna. There's no way he just does that because you're just. This is not about the game. This has been brewing, and it just came into the game. And whatever he said to him, he said, "Nah." I've been in that situation, Norm, in a telecom team brief where Bregin called me a northern monkey. I cleared the room, Normski. Trust me, took off my cross and cleared the room down at Crayford. I said, not on my watch. Because my pops and them went through that when they came from the Caribbean. So whatever he said to get slapped wasn't a nice thing. Did it deserve a yellow card or a red card? Yeah, it's a bit weak, really. But I look at this game and I say, Ruben, you stick with the back three when they got 10 men. Take off a defender and put on an attacking player. He's a criminal now. So this is where I'm blaming him now, because when I say you're a criminal, it's like, bro, why do we need a flat back five against this is not a 10-man Arsenal that can still beat you up. This is a 10-man Everton. There's no disrespect to the Toffee fans and their new stadium and all that. It's David Moyes, like you said, Norm, 18 attempts or whatever. He can't win at Old Trafford unless he's in the Old Trafford dugout, in the United dugout. He comes there and he's killing tea. He's happy. He's like, yeah, look, I just done against Manchester United. This brother gave him the game. And if you go back and watch the highlights, like, pick that the blind, he made some really good saves. But what I'm saying is, one, we got to be clinical. Two, he's got to look at that and say, I don't need a back three when they're playing a sole striker with 10 men and we got a back three. And you have to remember, before the sending off, they was actually dominating us as well, which is a joke. So you're at home being dominated by Everton before the sending off. And then you just hand them the game. And I'm just like, nah, I've seen enough. Me and JP was back and forth, Norm, on the chat. And we were just coming up with the same things that nothing now is excusable. It really isn't. It's just like it's, you know, like what you guys will say. You're watching the game as the fans, and you're saying, surely Arteta can see what we're all seeing. That's what me and JP are saying. And then he throws, in my opinion, he throws Mainu and Xerxes under the bus. Because this is a must-win game, especially when Liverpool and Liverpool and Man City lose. So winning this game gets us into a Champions League position in this moment after 12 games. So for me, it's a must-win game when your rivals, your big guns, are dropping points or dropping all the points and losing the games. And surely he sees that and says, I don't have to be this defensive against Everton. They play with a lone striker. What have they got really to hurt us? And then when they give us the man advantage, he doesn't react. He goes like for like subs.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. He brings on Delo.
What's Delo going to do, Norm? Apart from sideward passing and losing the ball. You know what I mean? It's the stuff that we see as fans, and you're saying he doesn't get it. Now with Xerxes, thank you. He scapegoated Xerxes. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to throw you a bone now. You put this player in cold with no... He's not up to speed. He's not getting any match minutes. And then you say, go on, start on the false line. So when you look at Xerxes' heat map, Xerxes doing what Harry Kane does. Xerxes dropping into midfield to get on the ball because he's frustrated how isolated he is. Because he can't believe we're still playing a flat back five when we've got a man advantage. So he's saying, crazy. I'm getting clowned here because I'm not getting any ball, so I've got to come into midfield. So when you see his heat map is lower than Mbumu and lower than whoever was on the left there. And I just thought, he don't know what he's doing. And then you look at these clueless coaches on the bench, just looking over at him. No one's advising him, or we can't be advised, Norm. If you can't be advised, Ferguson always took advice from your McLarens and your Curious Quantoses and all them. They all said, Governor, listen. Yeah, get him out of there. All he had to do was just say, right, I'm just going to go with a back two and let one of those wing backs, which is defensive, invert, so that way the midfield is not overcrowded, and then we just go gun-ho. He didn't do it. He bottled it. It's a bottle job now. And I've made this easy.
Like he kept the 5 at the back against Grimsby as well.
That's what I'm saying. You're respecting Grimsby like that. Grimsby, you know. And that's what I'm saying.
I forgot about that.
It's great. It's sackable. It's sackable alone.
It is sackable, Shane. It is. Yeah. And I think now, you have to remember, it's not a lot of money for him because he's already done 1 year.
Yeah.
He's got an 18-month contract. So it's not like, we got to pay him 3 years' wages at 15 million like your guy. It ain't that kind of money he's getting. And obviously, you're going to have to compensate his team. I get that he's not falling on his sword because he can't leave his coaches penniless. Because I think that friendship's over. Because they're all his mates. That's how they all came to Old Trafford, because he just brought his brethren with him. That'd be nice. I get the Old Trafford job. I'm calling Normski, Shane, Ez, JP, Kofi, Shane. I said, bro, you lot as my coaches. We go Old Trafford, bro. We all eating. You know what I'm saying? So I get all that. That's why he won't fall on his sword. But he's out of his depth, man. My brother called me and said, he's out of his depth. Don't go on the show and defend him. I said, nah, I'm not defending him. Shocking.
He looks terrified. But you know what it is, D, and you made a good point there about Ferguson taking advice off his assistant. And this is Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager of all time. Right. But he'd replace his assistant every 3 or 4 years if they got, because they was getting too comfortable with them. He'd get someone else in because they'd challenge him and they'd say, right, now hang on. You know, the players would they didn't like Carlos Queiroz, so he kept him on for a while because they didn't like him. You know, and they kept him on their toes. He wasn't even arrogant enough to say, oh, well, I know everything. He'd say, well, I'll get someone in to question me, to challenge me, to move with the times. These guys are they always surround themselves with yes men. I really thought Heinze was going to come into Arteta and give him something to think about, but he seems to have bamboozled them. I don't get it, but yeah, you need to be bringing these guys. You need to have an assistant. When I worked in the kitchens when I was head chef, I always got a sous chef that would challenge me Because if it was just a yes man, I wouldn't know what's going on because he just tell me everything's great all the time. I want someone to challenge me. You know what I mean? That's that's the way it should be.
But it's like a common sense thing, Norm. It's that I watched how much which documentary it was, and the Steve McCann, one of them guys was saying when he first came to Old Trafford, first couple of days he kept going upstairs. The Fergie said, "Right, so what do you want me to do in training then?" He says, "Mate, you're my number 2. Go do the training. I'm here wheeling and dealing. I've got to get on a plane to Spain tonight." And he was like, "What?" He said, "Go run the team." It's what Fergie's saying to him. And he's just like, "Rah, I really thought I was just coming to sit and do heels and doors." I'm told. He says, no. Go run and train the team, please. I'll be down later. And for no one to say to Ruben, "Listen, boss, we don't need a back 5 against one striker. Take off Lenny. Lenny's having a bad game." He
should know that, D. He shouldn't need to be told that.
Stupid, Chili. It's stupid. Because Lenny's having a nightmare. I love him. He's young. He's still learning. He's going to have some off days. Same as Patrick Dorgan. They're still young kids. Just pull them both and just go attacking them. Even if you lose 2-0,
he's not looking that. Yeah, I mean, when he first come, but he ain't looking that.
It's 1 year on. Know.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the same things 1 year on. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. It's like you can stick to the system to a fault. And I've heard other coaches say, "Listen, every system is adaptable." So when they see another coach just sticking with the system and making like-for-like subs when he's getting crucified in a must-switch game, then you have to call him out on it. But then, like I said, I first to call out the owners because after Tottenham, after Grimsby, he's gone for me. Just get him gone. Yeah. Start again because there's not a lot of money to get rid of him. But 1 year in, and you see this mess on maybe this is Monday Night Football as well, so the whole country's watching if they're really football fans.
Just obviously, I'm conscious of time because our game was on.
That's cool, man.
I just want to just quickly say, and this is just typical of fans. And now, obviously, Sider was in the car park, and then a fan shouted out, "Just enjoy the atmosphere." You know, it's that type of fan where I mean,
come on, man.
Listen, your team is heritage. You know, our team, we battled. When we was on chats back in the day, for that day, we didn't like each other. You know,
exactly.
We're good friends. We're good friends, but it's all come on, guys, all huggy, getting a huddle, you know what I mean? And you got people saying, just enjoy the atmosphere. What? You just lost the game. You're Man United institution, biggest club in the world, and you're just saying, just enjoy the atmosphere against.
Go to a concert. Go to a concert if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Go to a concert.
But you know, no,
if that's what you want, go to a concert.
Even Sai was saying, Sai said he was sat next to a dude that flew in from Dallas, Texas on business and got a ticket.
He left early.
Yeah, he just dipped. He went, "Yeah, I got to go side. Yeah, man. This ain't for me." Imagine, man's come from Texas, which is Midwest, so there's even a longer flight. You've got to fly 4.5 hours just to get to New York, then go across the Atlantic. And this brother said, "Yeah, I'm out, man." It's wild. That tells you how bad you are. Where a lifelong supporter from Texas just said, "Yeah, I'm going to beat the crowd. Yeah, let me get out of here." He didn't even want to stay to see if we might have got an equalizer. He went, "Nah, I've seen enough."
Yeah, seen enough because you didn't look like you didn't like you was going to. Granted, Pickford made some saves and whatever, but you got to change it up. You've got to change it up and be brave. You know what I mean? And these modern day managers, mate. They don't want to hear nothing. They think they can do it their way, and they all sort of paint with the same brush.
He's a hippie.
Hippie. That's what it is.
I don't want a hippie manager. I'd rather take a Maresca or an arrogant Jose again. Honestly, these hippie managers just.
Would you just moving on? Would you say Slot is a hippie manager, or is he? The thing is, can Slot solve the mess, or should someone else come and put things right? Just quickly, guys. People in the chat, what do you think? This is the form table, guys. Look at this. I've circled it. Look where Liverpool are.
That's mad, isn't it?
That's
sackable. The form table. That is sackable.
You don't spend that sort of money.
400 mil.
Yeah, and what
that only happens when you've lost the dressing room norms. That only happens when you've lost.
That's what you keep saying. That's what I'm saying. You said it, mate. Yeah. We're trying to look at why are they that bad, and it could only. I think, as you rightly say, it could only because Salah is fallen off a hill. Yeah, Cliff, he's proper a guy that had 48 G8 last season. Yeah,
especially when you sign a bumper contract, no.
The contract has a lot to do with it, I think.
Yeah. But same as Van Dijk. Van Dijk hasn't been good, no.
Yes,
he hasn't.
Konate,
and yet he's blaming Konate for everything.
I know. And obviously, Konate got pulled. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, the guys, and me and Shane were talking about it on other streams. Like the thing with Liverpool, look, we said if Liverpool lose, obviously we win, Liverpool lose, because we thought that Liverpool were going to go into that game to maybe just try and turn their season around because they had a nice run of fixtures, starting with Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have lost managers, have been absolutely terrible. Yeah, go there and put 3 past them. Liverpool didn't lay a glove on them. Right, the first maybe 10 minutes, but after that, didn't lay a glove on them. And one of the things, I was watching Jamie Carragher, and I know you're not the greatest fan. I get that you're not the greatest fan. Yeah. Chili, I'm running it down. That's why I'm going through it as quick as possible. But listen, Chili, I hope you guys lose to PSG tonight. And yeah.
Why don't you want us to win any more European Cups?
Oh, get out. Oh, stop it.
You walked into that one, though.
I think this is the first time Chili's been on with Shane Guna. Big up, Chili.
Yeah, big up, Chili.
Let me just say this. Shane Chili, yeah?
No.
He's a fair weather fan, yeah? Right?
I'm not no fair weather.
He's a fair weather fan, yeah? Sometimes he supports Man City. Sometimes he's a Liverpool supporter. He changes his background depending on who. What it is that there's a little threat from another North London.
Don't listen to him, Shane. I went on loan to Man City because Tottenham was so poor one season.
Go back
okay.
And we won. I'm sure we won that season. So I've got a Premier League at least.
You know what I mean? But no, big up to you, Chili, man. Every time, man. I respect
Take
you,
care,
man.
guys.
And we'll see you. I'm literally coming down myself. We're coming down myself. So yeah. Right. Take care, bro. Take it easy. Yeah, sorry. So we just talked about with Slot. And just the whole. I just think the thing with Salah, you know, Florian Wirtz, it just doesn't look like the team has gelled. And
far from it.
You know, yeah. And at this point, you know, I think he would last the season. But if they finish out outside of the top 4, you know, I think they're gonna have to you know, pull the plug on him. They're gonna have to pull the plug on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Norm, you have to remember quickly, Liverpool don't spend money like this. When they do, you got to qualify for Champions Leagues.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you got
100%.
With that outlay.
Yeah, 100%. And just want to, I just thought I'd just throw it in there. I think it's more of a parody thing here with Slot. I don't know if somebody's seen the memes where he's punching up the referees, punching the camera.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Right. Pep loses it a little bit. Look, they're a little bit unlucky. Look, I'm glad Newcastle did the business. Should it? I don't know if it should have changed. Do you think it should have ended up being a draw? I mean, I think they had. Was it 2 goals they had disallowed or something?
Yeah, well, the offside, look, I don't know how they figured out that it wasn't, but if David says it, but they City should have had a penalty early on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm Foden.
That's a blatant penalty. I think the ref bailed on that in case he'd have to send them off then as well.
That's a proper leg breaker, Shane.
Yeah,
that's a proper ankle breaker, wasn't it?
It's a penalty. It's a red card. It's all of those things. And even if the tackle isn't as hard, it's the last man. You know what I mean? So all the rules, they do that a lot. They bail on it when they go, oh God, I'll have such a big decision to make that they just say, well, let's not make it. But I don't hear their fans coming out up in arms about with penalties.
No, you don't hear it. You don't hear it. They just get on with it. Yeah, they just get on with it. Yeah. Even the Gomery, I think they were saying for the second goal, that Harvey Barnes bagged. Yeah. And funny enough, he bagged last night. Obviously, lost the game. But they were saying that Gomery, because the automated offside, I don't know what they were, I don't know if they showed it or what, but you know, at the end of the day, the goal stood, and obviously Pep wasn't happy. Obviously, after the match, you know, he has this tendency to go to opposition players and talk to them. He does that all the time.
Yeah, Pep thing,
but I think the media just made it, you know, most of it, you know, having a guy out there. Then he went and said something to the camera, and he come out and apologized and whatnot. And Pep he's a winner. He's competitive, and he says, you know, sometimes, you know, it gets to him, but.
Yeah, he's an emotional guy.
Let's not write off these teams. You know, whilst they got Haaland, you looked at their squad, and I think it was last night. Listen, they got beaten by. I thought Bayer Leverkusen were going to get slapped last night, but they lose 2-0. And the reason being, I put it in our other chat that we're on, Shane, and you said literally they made too many changes, far too many changes. Yeah, and they're playing at the Etihad.
Yeah, mate.
They're away to Madrid next, so they need to be careful.
So you know what I mean. So. You know, but look, I think tonight we're playing tonight, and you know, we're saying a draw. If we win it, great. If we draw, we move on, and the next game is Chelsea away. As long as we have a good goal and we're competitive, do you know what I mean? I think it will be a draw. If we win it, brilliant. It's a bonus. Do you know what I mean? We move on and see how we get on against Chelsea. But what we have to do, as Matty said, we have to be consistent in terms of each game that we come, and then the players that are coming in, the players that are coming in, we just got to make sure that they're fit and ready. And he was talking about getting them ready to play in these under-21 sides. Don't just bring them in and then they fall apart. Do you know what I mean? You've got to get them back into the rhythm. That's the thing. They've got to get back into the rhythm of things, and they're not going to do that by, not playing, and then all of a sudden you chuck them in the deep end, because they've got to get up to the rhythm of the game, and that can be detrimental to their health and that. And then we're sort of back to square one. We can't afford to lose players. We've got a big squad, but when you look at Man City's squad compared to our ones in terms of quality, I'd say Man City's got by far better squad. Rodri's like they said with Rodri, he's picked up another little knock. He said, right, he's not even in the side. Do you know what I mean? So Gonzalo, he's doing the business. He's holding the fort there. Do you know what I mean? Haaland didn't come on. He didn't score, but I mean, listen, right, he's the top goal scorer right now, and he's a hard person to stop. What we need to do is, when we come out the Christmas period, we need to be top. I'm not going to say we're going to be top by. I'd love to be the same amount. We've got to just keep that going and be consistent. And then when we come out,
keep the cushion,
we're 7-8 points, but then hopefully all our players will be back. But it's the rotation. The rotation is key in terms of how we, navigate this this journey, you would like to call it, because I want to actually get to the destination, and it's been 6 years. And we still haven't got there. But listen, there's 5 minutes to go. I can hear that from Bob the Ripper, 5 minutes to go. So I'm just going to quickly, the last thing is the what's going on, Francie shout. We just want to quickly shout that out, and I'll just share the table, and then we're out of here.
Yeah, shout out to our league topping Del Grady.
He's still up there, mate.
Yeah, solid 57 points in a low scoring week, especially for me. Our top scorers were Alton Bartley and Bossman United, Manny Bosby. So where's
Malcolm X? She had a bit of a stinker.
Yeah.
That's the
she wasn't for me, She scored 30 points, but she still dropped. Yeah, I scored 22, Norm. I've never scored 22 in fantasy.
It was a rough
My whole team crashed on me. They crashed and burned. Terrible. Plus the injuries as well. So yeah, one of them.
I had Brendan Rodgers on the bench.
Yeah, well, imagine.
Big up to Suchi and Sean. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
and it's been very respectful as well to Sean.
yeah. So
big up.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's really it. The top four has pretty much stayed where they are, apart from Kofi. Oh no, Kofi scored less than me. He scored 20. No, I can't even believe that.
All right,
anyway,
cool. Anyway, prediction league table. I get a point for predicting the correct outcome. Not the outcome, the short score. But outcome in terms of a win. Norm's I sit top or 12 points. Big D, you didn't score any points.
I forgot what I picked. Was it City I picked?
You picked City, yeah.
Oh dear, imagine.
You picked City. And so you're sitting second. Chile on 9 points with Kofi on 9 points. Well, actually, you've got 3 people tied on 9 points. And JP still can't get it right with Man United. Down there in 6th place on 2 points.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
It just ain't working out for him. It just ain't working out. But listen, guys, the game is about to start. My son just came in. He's giving me a look because he said, Dad, you're going to promise me that we're going to sit down and watch the game together. Listen, big up to everybody in the chat. Smash the like button, subscribe and share if you're new. As I say, on the road to 1K. Shane has got his doing his match reaction, which is called, what's it called again, Shane, with you and
Lethal Reaction. Beyond Views channel, though. Beyond Views channel.
Beyond Views channel. So go and check that out after the game. I will be doing a match reaction later on as well. And I'm about to go and watch the game. Hopefully we'll be coming out smiling. Champions music is obviously iconic. That's what we want to hear. Big up to Suge again, all the way out in Australia. And thank you for showing support and coming on the show. So listen, people, we're out of here.
Yeah, big up the chat.
Next week, as I say, I'll say next week we'll be back at 6:30. I will be on the OGs. Tomorrow I will be on the Bruised Banana 49-49 undefeated. 49-49, I say. So I'm going to be on that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that show tomorrow. That will be at 8:30. So go and check that out. 8:30, the Bruised Banana. But people, take care. God bless, and I'll see you next week. Take care.